51. Whom the Lord loveth. The Canadian scientist and biblical scholar Dr. Arthur C. Custance refers often to the remarkable meaning of the Hebrew word pagwad, which has the double significance of to punish and to care for. When David asked, "What is man that thou art mindful of him, and the son of man that thou visitest him?" Psalm 8:4, he used the word pagwad, translated visitest. It can mean, "What is man that thou carest for him?" or "What is man that thou chasteneth him?" Custance observed, quote, "A kite will not fly unless its flight is restrained. The moment you let go of the string, the kite comes down, and a contrary wind is essential. The principle in all these situations is the same. Restraint is essential to forward movement. It is fundamentally true that for man, perfect freedom lies ultimately in perfect obedience to perfect law." End quote. The problem of our time is that so many fail to see this, and in fact believe that total freedom alone leads to progress. A week ago, a small boy was flying a kite on a nearby hill. The string slipped from his hand, and he shouted to his friend, "It's getting away!" Instead, of course, it crashed to the ground and crumbled. Even at that early age, this boy believed that, without restraints, the kite would soar instead of crash. Our age is beset by a deep and unreasoning belief that the absence of restraints will enable men to soar best. Many youths are regularly destroyed by this insane belief. St. Paul knew better. He declared, quote, "For whom the Lord loveth, he chasteneth, and scourgeth every son whom he receiveth." End quote, and then added, quote, "But if ye be without chastisement, whereof are all partakers, then are ye bastards and not sons." Hebrews 12:6 and 8. It's a mark of love and protecting care when a parent imposes restraints upon a child and punishes him, and the same is true of God. The visitations of God, thus, are not penalty, but blessing. Just as those of us who had godly parents who knew how to exercise the right kind of care, chastening and restraint over us, are richer and stronger for it, so are we also the better for God's visitations. The kite that is turned loose is not the free-flying kite. It crashes. It is the restraint of God's love which is our truest freedom.